Good morning, guys. Another beautiful day in Atlanta. We have a bit organized today from a sense of last few things to do on the Corvette before we load this setup up. But our Sundays suddenly become quite busy. If you saw yesterday's vlog, we obviously went to the track there. What we didn't show is having a bit of chats to T-Pain. Hurt was there as well. So having chin wags with Hurt. Hurt's invited us out on Sunday to like a pool party at his new place here in Atlanta. So we're gonna go and do that on Sunday, which means we kind of have to pack Saturday and Sunday into Saturday today. So other than doing car stuff, what's planned? Leaving that to you. Jace has only just woken up, so bear with him.
I don't know, we'll have to find out. Maybe shotgun golf if we have time.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be fun.
Oh, absolutely. We need to find out if Boston can go on the
the carts, yeah.
carts as well. So we may be doing some
right down the road.
karting and some shotgun golf, which if we do that, it's going to be very interesting.
Yes.
It is exactly what it sounds like.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, what we're going to do right now is we have been told the Holley ECU is fine in this position in a Corvette. So I'll quickly go around now to the Corvette. Funnily enough, this has got a Holley in it as well. So where the ECU is, this is where everyone sort of puts their Hollies. But apparently this has a breather hole somewhere.
That's the one he was talking about, I believe, right?
No, it's like a little... Apparently there's a little breather hole on this. So essentially it's not super duper watertight. Like it is pretty much, but you guys spoke to Scotty from Holley?
Yes.
I think it was, yeah. So
From Holley.
they spoke to someone from Holley. They mentioned that this is where everyone's putting him. It's fine and everything. But obviously they're for the most part not drift cars. So the thing is with my car, I've obviously got these 945 wide fenders which come out further than the bit that would normally stop this area from getting super wet. So what we're going to do is, being that Jason, more so his dad, is a big Jeep guy, one of the things in the Jeeping community is essentially putting a Tupperware container over the ECU. So basically you'll mount the lid to behind here and then a Tupperware container straight over the top, and then you're sort of silicon up where the wiring and stuff is, and you can sort of put it all together that way. So that's probably something we're going to go ahead and do with this. So we're going to pull it off the car and then head to Walmart and buy some Tupperware, and then we'll pretty much be getting this thing onto the trailer and then plugging it all back in. So then first thing Monday morning, me, Tiana and the kids off to Texas to meet up with Evan Shanks and a few of the other guys there, and picking up new merch, which American friends, you'll be able to get directly off us at any of the events we're heading to. So that's going to be quite cool.
No, you can't say.
All right, looks like we have found our ECU solution. Got some Tupperware here. We'll find the ECU wherever we put it. So got our ECU here, and boom, it fits inside. I'm going to mount that on the side, and then obviously our lid here. So we don't need it to be like airtight by any means. It's not like this car's going underwater. It's just that we want to be able to stop any splashing onto the ECU directly, and yeah, that's our plan. So we're going to go ahead and make it happen, and hey, it should work. Look at that, that's our Tupperware solution. You get this and just pop it straight on like so, lock her down, boom. And obviously we're going to run tape along this edge as well, because realistically we're only worried about the water hitting it this way. So now the ECU, and then we've obviously got to do some holes on this side. But again, you think when the fender's on, water's really only hitting it from this way. I cannot see water splashing off things and getting back into here enough to worry the ECU. Being that this is also where everybody with a Corvette puts theirs, so I think we'll be fine.
That's nice. Come on, that's cool. I shouldn't do that. That was a terrible idea. Well, that's like...
Yeah, I'll get you a pair of dikes to cut it off with.
Yeah,
going to be pretty freaking good.
I think so.
I think it's going to be pretty freaking good. Boom. Tuck this in here because it would just be better to have cables, right? Is that? Do I want that in here? I feel like I do.
Wouldn't hurt. It'd keep it out of the way from flopping around and stuff.
Yeah. And then last one right here. Okay, come on. That ain't bad. And then, just for reference, guys, the air hole is there. So, like, any water, we can add fabrication, boys. I think it's turned out fantastic.
I think it looks really good.
Tupperware on my car, living the dream. It's not Tupperware, it's actually Stereolite. Yep, that one.
Wallet brand.
I think that's fine.
Beautiful.
I like this. This is a good touch. Someone asked, it's the Holly, right?
Yeah.
Alright, work pretty much for today is done. We're going to give a little test start to Steph. We have the little Terminator dash. If I can come around this side. So we have our little Terminator dash set up in there now, mounted. Super stoked on that. We haven't gone ahead and put the big 7-inch one. Because I'm going to Hollyfest, I figure there's going to be a ton of different style of mounts we can potentially get for that, the big 7-inch Terminator screen. I'm hoping to get something that will sort of go in this area without blocking the gauges on the side and stuff, because you can get like a full replacement thing, but I'd rather, I think you lose your gas gauge, like your petrol gauge. So yeah, we need to muck around with that. I've got the fuel stickers on the car now, there and there. I still never got the hood graphics from Looker Vinyl, so I'm just waiting on those guys to write back and organize a place to send it all so we can get the hood graphics and get the Holy stickers that we need for the hood to keep that partner stoked on life. Other than that, we are going to fire up, give her a little run. The idea is we're going to load it onto the trailer, not today, but once it cools down. We're going to load it onto the trailer, and then we're going to switch the harnesses across, because right now we got the factory harness and then the Holly harness. The car's not running properly on the Holly yet because it doesn't have a tune. So we're just going to load it up nice and comfortably on the stock computer that's already tuned for this car. And then we're going to plug absolutely everything in. That way when I get to the workshop in Albuquerque, we can literally roll it off the trailer into the workshop, and they can put a bass tune in it, get it straight on the dyno. Obviously got that fresh oil in there. Everything should be all dandy. Yeah? Yeah?
Should be good. Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, no, yeah. Alright, we're going to have Jace do the honors. I haven't heard this thing in so long. So good.
You want to tell Jace how fast or slow you want to go, okay? Ready?
Did you have fun, boss? Uh-huh.
Yes. She's fun.
Alright, so I quickly grabbed my camera because I wanted to talk about this car here behind me. Obviously, you know we finished everything on that. And truth be told, I went and had a nap because, yep, I couldn't handle it. I was so tired. But Jace has this little party car he bought after being in Australia and driving the Falcon that we're sending to Japan. He's bought a Mustang. And honestly, it sounds super funny and weird to us, but A Mustang is literally these guys' Falcon. It's their AU, and that's what this car is here. Is cheap, cheerful. They pretty much do exactly what we do to our AUs and stuff, and they just cost nothing to buy. He bought this for $1,900 US, so probably two and a half grand Australian, or $3 grand Australian maybe. It's manual. It already had a few little things like an aluminum radiator and stuff. It's gone ahead, seat, handbrake, cut and shut knuckles, and slightly extended the LCAs and welded the diff. And this is America's AU, and it's not a bad thing really. You had a 5-litre V8, which we're trying to work out how to open the hood here. How do you open the bloody bonnet? See? Can you open the bonnet for me?
Your bonnet?
Looking like a snack.
Does the lever need to be pulled?
I don't know. I think it's pulled. It's already popped.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. Oh, it's on that side?
No, it's under.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Pull it all the way up. There. So what can you tell me about this engine?
It's a Mustang one.
It's a Mustang one. But it's a 5-litre, what I believe, pushrod V8. I said he's chucked a Chinese radiator in it.
It's a hoe.
It's got max heating rods, coilovers in it. How much power do these things make?
This one? Oof.
Like in general, the 5.0s.
This one's unopened from what I know. It's probably not too much. Probably like 150, maybe 200, something like that.
So pretty similar to Falcon power.
Yeah.
But sounds V8.
Yeah.
Not sounds V8, it is V8.
All the bald eagle sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And a T5, right? So it's the same as the gearboxes we get in our Falcons.
pretty much.
Yeah. So they obviously handle that much power. And heat-wise, you can just hot lap the crap out of them.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far with it, I've done one of it, but my buddy has the same exact car, and he hot laps the entire time, never comes off. You know, the little seat time Stallions, they're really, really good. So,
Yeah. So obviously, well, not obviously, but Jace and all his buddies have these. I think that's super rad. Same deal as basically what a lot of us did back home. We have nicer cars. Jace has a really cool C5 Corvette. It's stuck. It's in a shipping in his enclosed trailer right now, but you know, he's got this thing as a seat time car. We said all the boys have them as well, and well, boys and girls, right?
yeah.
Is it someone girlfriend's got one?
Yeah, and she rips. She's like really freaking good. So yeah,
I think deep down this would be one of those things that Tiana would love.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're good little cars.
Probably.
Once you drove it,
I liked Devon's one.
and you like Fox bodies.
That has an SR.
Yeah, you like
It,
Fox
it
bodies.
just seemed like a party car. It,
Yeah.
it reminded me of being in a 31.
Basically a Falcon.
Yeah, well, I don't like Falcons.
Yeah, but this is an American Falcon.
Yeah, and the 2 times that I've driven a Falcon, I didn't enjoy it.
But if it had
Wasn't
an
a-
SR, you would have liked it.
Maybe. We'll never know. You won't let me do it.
Are many people just sending in autos of these, or pretty much they're
most-
cheap enough to get a manual? And
They're cheap enough to get manual, and most Americans, like, there's the thing that everybody thinks it has to be a manual to be able to drift it, which
Yeah.
necessarily isn't the case. Like, you can definitely do good in an auto, and there's a couple guys that will come out and do autos and stuff like that and do okay in them.
Well,
But
really is a
most
Falcon,
everybody goes
isn't
for
it?
yeah,
most people go for the manual option for sure, especially with Mustangs. The autos are usually different cars, like an IS300 or a GS or something like that.
yeah.
So yeah.
I think that was a shallow stab at his brother who has an auto IS300 that he's drifting. So no, very cool, and obviously a seat time car and a half. We can send the crap out of it. He's going to try and go on a Ford Fest in a couple of weeks, which I'll probably be at. So he needs to do more cage, right?
Yep.
More
additional
cage.
Yep.
So
Everything around
basically, it's literally the Falcon. And Jace was the first one to really properly drive our Falcon as well. So pretty cool. I don't know.
Yep.
I just wanted to show you guys and, you know, understand that this is what everyone's sort of using here in the US as a beta car. I thought it would have probably been like the Ford Crown, but again, like I said, a lot of people really want the manuals, so these make a ton more sense. And they're probably a lot smaller and lighter, obviously, than a Crown Vic
Yeah, and then these things are everywhere too, like at our pull parts and our pick aparts and everything like that. So you can find everything for them too. And then
Smack a door, go get another red door.
yep, $60 at the local You Pull It. It's like 30 minutes from here. So yep, they have just about everything for them, and
And they cop a hit pretty good.
Hmm?
They cop a hit pretty good.
Yeah, I've already been hit like 3 or 4 times in this one. So
Oh yeah.
that was John
Oh my
twice,
god, it is a Falcon.
Austin.
No, but the thing is, the Falcons really aren't strong.
Compared to everything else they go against, yeah they are. I've seen Falcons go against concrete walls.
I've seen Falcons spin out in front of me in a Z, and I demolished the Falcon with my Z.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
you saw Brady hit the wall on his at Lanier, last year, and then his car's still straight. It's still
He drove
fine.
away. Yeah, I do
They
remember that.
took a
He
hit
hit pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit pretty hard, and it took a hit really well.
So these are also solid axle rears, just like your AU and stuff. But
Yep.
then the later ones went to IRS.
Mhm.
And is it in these in the Shelby that they had IRS, or is it the Angry Front or whatever it's called?
the Cobra New Edge, so it's like this but with a facelift.
Yeah.
Like this would be like a Zinky, and that would be like a Kooky essentially.
Yeah. So I'll try and put a picture in here because I really like the new edges, and I swear if I move here at some point I'm getting a new edge. I really like them. But
and
yeah,
they're cheap too. And it's the same chassis. Like all the parts from SN95 go on a New Edge, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's like literally a Series 1 and Series 2 in this shape, right?
Yeah,
Essentially.
Yep.
But I don't know. I just think they're freaking the new Edge especially is so freaking cool looking, and you can go and skid the crap out of it, and they're cheap. So that's right up my alley, guys. So no, that's super rad and stoked.
great party car. Great party car.
So getting one?
No.
No. Well, I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.